My name is Raymond Slater. I was born in Broad Green Hospital, Liverpool on Sunday the 24th of June 1962. I have been living the life of a homeless person. I came to Brighton on Sunday the 22nd of August 2010. I've been having a fine old time. I wouldn't consider myself a homeless person. And the reason why, and it's going to sound oxymoronic, is that life is my home. I'm just without accommodation within life. I've been living in a tent since May the 9th, 2002. I got evicted from a house in Liverpool. And the reason I got evicted was because I was unwilling to renew my application for housing benefit, because I was sick and tired of being unemployed, sick and tired of the neighbourhood. So I spent 13 months near Sandhills railway station in Liverpool. Then I spent 9 months near the BMW showroom on the edge of town. And then I spent 5¼ years in the old Garden Festival site. And but I haven't always lived in a tent. Like when I was on the Garden Festival site, I lived in the Dome for 18 months. I lived in a bombed out cafe for 18 months. After eventually sort of like got fed up with there because of the local lads coming down, robbing me stuff, burning me tents. I went into town and I lived in a car for 3 months until gypsies took it. And then I basically lived under the stars for about 2 months. And then I moved into a cardboard box and lived in that for 3 months. And then I was given a tent. And then I've been living in a tent ever since I was given that other one in Liverpool. My mind is a very simple mind, and I don't mean like an idiot's mind. It's a very simple mind in that, you know, accommodation needs a lot of upkeep, and if you haven't got the wherewithal to put that upkeep into practice, then it's just going to be a millstone around your neck. Because at the end of the day, you know, accommodation just doesn't work for me. I live off £65.45 a week, I spend it well. You know, it's not a problem. It doesn't burn a hole in my pocket. I'm not an alcoholic or a drug addict, so I don't run away and give it to the nearest drug dealer or to the nearest off licence. I had all my stuff stashed away in the Garden Festival site for 7 months. It was there, and then Easter was coming up, Easter 2009, and I said, shall I leave that stuff there because the kids will be in there? And I said, nah, they won't touch it. It's been there for 7 months, been loads of kids in there, they won't find it. Lo and behold, 2 days into the Easter holidays, they found it, dragged it out and burnt it all. All my import, my phones got stolen, my ID's been stolen and burnt. All my paperwork, because I don't just sit there, like, you know, I evaluate everything, and if I make observations that I think are important, I'll note them down for future reference or whatever. I could go into a diatribe of all sorts of different things I'd like to do and I'd like to change, but it's not worth it because it's not going to happen. If they are going to change, they're going to change in the here and now as I'm going through that process. But anything in the past, it's not worth thinking about. Like, you know, you just got to turn around and say, well, it happened, you know, in hindsight, you could have done it differently, but you never. And so forget about it. Just make sure that if it was a mistake, you don't do it again. My aspirations for the future are just to, this is just going to be like, is to live my life in whatever great way or small way I can. And if my fortunes take a turn for the better, embrace that. And if they don't, then just strive on and do the best I can for myself, even though I'm living a lowly life. I'm not interested in a career. I've got a career. I consider myself a professional human being. And so, you know, I'm not really looking to build a kingdom or aspire to be a rocket scientist or nothing like that. I'm just happy to jog along doing my thing, and until someone says you're doing something wrong and explains what I'm doing wrong, then I'm not going to listen to them. and I'm just going to jog on.